more expensive bootlegs. A single Mega Drive game. So this is kind of cool. A bunch of almost sealed computer software. Oh well. It's a lot of money. Before I start, it finally happened. I get a question every now and again of, when you go out filming, does anyone ever tell you to stop? And I've always been able to say, never. Not once. But it finally happened. I've probably shown the footage for it already, but I'm not going to call it a video game hunting thing because it's literally those 3 shots and that's it. Okay, so I was at the Logan tip shop where I go every few weeks just to see if they have anything. This time they didn't. Nothing I was interested in buying anyway. And once I got out of the section where they keep kind of collectible things, this guy comes up to me and he's giving me a fucking death stare. And I thought nothing of it. I just thought, well, it's probably just some crazy guy. Looking back on it, he stepped in front of me, probably to cut me off. And I kind of weaved my way around him. But then he turned around and he said, "Hey, were you filming in there?" And obviously, I've rehearsed this a million times. "Yeah, I was. It's for a YouTube show I do. Is there a problem?" And he said, "This is council property. You can't really film on it. You weren't getting anyone's faces or anything, were you?" I'm like, No, it was more just like advertising merchandise and stuff, doing a few passing shots." And then I explained to the guy, you know, I do a show on YouTube where I go around various op shops, stuff like that, trying to find the best deals possible and stuff, and then I show them to people, and there's quite a large community of it on YouTube. And I even told the guy, well, I've been here multiple times and I've filmed pretty much every time I've come in, so I don't see why it's a problem now. And I don't think he was listening to me at that point. He just said, "Can I see a few of the things you took?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And I showed him, I believe I showed him the third one where I was looking at the sealed computer software. And he's like, that seems alright, but... And at this point he was kind of being honest with me. It's just like, look, someone called in on radio, said there's someone filming and I feel a little bit uncomfortable, so yeah, you're not really allowed to film here. I was like, alright, I won't do it again, sorry. I even asked if he wanted me to delete what I had already filmed, but he seemed kind of cool with it. He was a cool guy. But finally happened. The next place I went, and this is where the story continues. The next place I went, I said, I'm kind of spooked at the moment. I don't think I'll bring my camera in. And I didn't. And the one time I don't bring my camera in, there's like a Mega Drive and 30 fucking games. I didn't get it on film. And the guy who was serving me, he was just really cool about it. I don't think he would have minded if I brought in my camera, because we were just chatting casually, and inside I was just like, fuck, why didn't I bring in my camera, man? I'm an idiot. Super annoyed, but I kept the price tags on everything just so that I can show you it. And it was a Pennywise, a beautiful, beautiful Pennywise. Pretty much every time I go into this one, I find stuff. I think you guys know the one I'm talking about. I always show it whenever I go to the Logan tip shop, I always go there as well. And they had about 30 to 35 Mega Drive games, and of course they were priced accordingly. You know, they were charging a premium, and I wasn't going to get any great deals, but for 25 bucks I got 3 Mega Drive games, which I was super happy to get for $4.95. Columns, good old Columns. Great game. Always a great game, Columns. And I only have the cartridge, and I'm not really sure where that is either. I'm looking up here in my Mega Drive stuff. I'm not sure where the cartridge is, so for $4.95 to get an upgrade in the box. No manual, but I'm not I'm not too annoyed. And these two were $10 each, and they had a lot of good games there. They had Battletoads for $25, which isn't a bad deal at all. I mean, if I was less cheap, I probably would have bought more of them, but I just bought the two that I thought, yep, these are ones I have to have. So for $10 each, I got Fantastic Dizzy and Wonder Boy 3 in Monster Land. I've been looking for this everywhere. It's one of those games where I've always been playing this on an emulator, and I completed it multiple times on emulation, but never had the actual cartridge, so finally do, and it's complete as far as I know. Might have come for poster, not sure, but happy. I am happy to get it. I'm actually really happy to get it. Fucking love this game. And as for Fantastic Dizzy, not so great. And it was $10 too, which, once again, isn't a horrible deal. It's not my kind of thing. It's fun for a while, but, yeah. It's a Codemasters game, so of course the crazy Codemasters cart. $10 as well. Might seem high, and yes, it is kind of high. But I just really wanted them, man. I was coming up dry wherever I went, so whew, it just felt really good to get those, actually. And with two things I consider to be better than all of those put together, for $3 each. Get some proof on there. Gradius 3 and 4. Haven't tried it out yet, but I've heard it's a pretty decent shoot 'em up. And a series that I really love, Sylphid. $3 for both of them. Well, $3 each. It's complete. They both are. That's pretty much everything I found, so let's get on to the packages. In fact, there are two more things that I found out in the wild that I didn't get footage for, but I will show them last because they are amazing. And I will save this package. I bought 3 Mega Drive games. One of them I was bidding on, and I won it for $3 with free shipping. One of them I was bidding on, and I won it for $6 with free shipping, and one I was bidding on, and I won it for $7.50 with free shipping. And of course, the one that was $7.50 with free shipping happened to be the one that's in a fucking destroyed case. But NBA Jam, you might remember ages and ages ago I got a copy of NBA Jam that did not work, so none of these have the manual, by the way, and I have tested these out. NBA Jam works like a champ. I can even do big head mode, but the case is kind of destroyed, which is annoying, but whatever. The one I got for $6 was Echo the Dolphin. I do have Echo the Tides of Time somewhere. I can't be bothered pulling it out, but honestly, I don't know the difference between the two of them. I tried this out, and as far as I could tell, they're identical. Does anyone know the difference between Echo the Dolphin and Echo the Tides of Time? Is it like Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park the Rampage edition, or? And the one for $3, made by our good friends at EA before they became what they are. NBA Showdown 94, and you're probably thinking, why are you buying a sports game? Because I fucking love basketball. I don't watch it on TV or anything, but I actually really enjoy sports games, like cricket, baseball, not much soccer, but definitely AFL and NBA, as well as all the Olympic compilations. I really like them. I think they're really good games. Especially like Mutant League Football. I love Mutant League Football and Mutant League Hockey. They're great. Once again, no manual, and the cart has a bunch of stickers on it, but I won't even try to get those off. I'm just happy to have it. 6 Mega Drive games in a week. Congratulations, Anthony. You're moving up in the world. This next thing is from a good friend, RetardedByChoice. And as you can see, he sent me way more than he should have. We did a trade, a 1-for-1 trade, and I thought he was just sending me a copy of Xena, Warrior Princess for the Nintendo 64. I won't give away what I'm trading him, and so I just sent that game plus some Nintendo buttons that I always send when I trade with people. Damn it, man. He probably sent me too much. Which means I'll probably send him another item if... Nice. Firstly, plastic bags. What's this one for? Hey, someone tell me what Walmart is like. I've never been to one. I'm not really sure what it is. I mean, is it just like Target or Kmart or something? Like a department store? This is awesome. Alright, so I messaged the guy, RetardedByChoice, link in the description of course, asking about one thing. It's so cool. And we were kind of talking back and forth, and he said, well, he'd really be looking to get something a bit more for this item. And so it's just like, alright then, what about Xena, Warrior Princess? Can we just like trade an N64 game for it, or what? It's like, yeah, sure. And he's a super nice guy. Go out and check out his channel. He's really, the guy has a lot of cool videos. Come to think of it, I should have sent him some original Xbox games, but he sent me a Game Shark Media Manager for the PSP, which for some reason has a 9-inch Nails CD in it. And when he showed this on a pickup video of his, I was just like, damn, that is awesome. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Look at that, man. 9-inch nails. Who could have thought? That's awesome. Even comes with a USB cable for the PSP, which I needed for my PS3 controller. Huh. I never knew Game Shark was made by Mad Cats. RetardedByChoice. How do I open this? You're smart, you should know. Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm a dumbass. Manual. Keep that card. And the USB cable. So that's awesome, man. That is absolutely amazing. Damn it. Everything keeps falling out. I would have never imagined being able to find something like this just out in the wild, but now I don't have to because RetardedByChoice sent me one, and I'm going to keep name-dropping him until you guys check out his channel. And then, the thing we actually trade for, this is in beautiful shape. Xena, Warrior Princess, one of the many, many horrible fighting games by Titus on Nintendo 64. Titus was known for some shit. But that's everything. Check out RetardedByChoice. On to the rest of the pickups. Alright, and just the final thing. I was in a random Salvation Army name drop Mr. Cover. And alright, the last thing. I was in a random Salvation Army name drop Mr. Cover, and I saw a DVD that I thought looked really cool. And there was no price tag on it, so I was looking around and I found something else that I'll show you later. But I took that, you can't see it, can you? You can only see what the camera sees. I can look around this room in all of its glory. But I found this, took it up to the counter after I found some other stuff. Person said $5, and I was like, yeah, I'll do $5 on it. It's a good deal. And you guys are going to hate me for this, but Pingu. Pingu forever. As far as I can tell, every episode ever. Don't quote me on that, but the fact that it comes on 10 discs, it's probably every episode, and I'm hoping the episode with the insane walrus that laughs like Dr. Hibbert is in there. A lot of people used to say that, like I was looking online, and a lot of people said that the episode with the laughing walrus used to freak them out, and I'm like, does no one remember that creepy fucking skeleton head that was just there? I don't even remember the episode, but that's awesome, and for $5, hell yeah, man. It's like 50 cents a disc. So now I will show you the last thing. Remember to cut away, Anthony. The last thing in this episode is that sick Bambi poster. This thing is made out of wood. And that was in the Salvation Army. I believe it was just being used for display, but I took it out to see if there was a price tag on it. $4, man. I will hang that in my room for $4. And to anyone who's wondering, that's one for the Prince of Egypt. Also, wooden. So yeah, that's everything I found. This is Sega of my house bidding you all farewell. Keep gaming.